Now, 1986 were one of the teams that managed to qualify in third place. They actually came third place out of all the third place teams and managed to qualify that way. 1996, let's see, 1996, they finished second, 2 wins and a loss, compared to 86, 1 win, 1 draw and 1 loss. 86 have only scored 2 goals in the competition, so they have made some changes. So Neuer starts in goal, play a back 4 of Milner. Oh, that went a lot quicker than I thought it was going to be. Milner, Traoré, Lopez. In midfield, they've gone to a diamond of Perez, Moutinho, Sean, and what's his name? Horch is now the attacking midfielder with Dzeko and Giroud up front. Trying to get more goals. They've only scored 2. It hasn't been great. Going to 1996 though, Vicario starts in goal. Lenormand and Kim, the 2 centre-backs. Rodri, Brandt and Maddison are the midfield 3. And Coman, Rafinha and Guirassy are the front 3. So we've got some Ballon d'Or-esque players there. But look at the bench. Sané, Jota, Joelinton, Torreira, Pavard, Schick. It's a really good team. They'll be the favourites, especially considering 86 have only scored 2 goals. Now they've gone to the diamond, which has just meant that they've lost one of their underperforming wingers, and the other one who was doing okay has gone in the middle, and they now have a defensive midfielder. Really, that's the only change. But it's 96 to kick us off. Dumfries on the right. Guirassy doesn't get to that. Rafinha wins it back. Another Ballon d'Or contender. Neuer. Not afraid to hold up the ball. Although it has led to an early goal. Whilst he wasn't afraid, number 2 was. And Guirassy is able to get the ball and put it into a pretty much open net. 1-0 to 96. That is crazy. Guirassy, very good. Is that Fernandez? Van Mossel? I don't know who that is. Who's made that mistake? That's strange. Oh, I think that's a sponsor on the back of the shirt, not the name. Is Perez. Horch. Yeah, right? I can't believe that. That's the risk of playing out from the back. This is what Pep Guardiola has done to football. Shown. Plays an amazing pass through to Milner. Oh, he should have shot. That's what happens when you're a team that's failing to put balls in the net. But that's why Sean is in. He is one of the best passers. Perez was in midfield until I noticed that Sean is better passer, so I put him a bit further forward. And he almost unlocked a chance there. Rafinha puts in the cross towards Brandt. He gets it, and Guirassy just puts it wide. Uh, 96. That's Guirassy's 3rd goal of the competition, by the way. He has scored more goals than the entire 86 team combined. Noah plays it long. Giroud, you would think he would have won that, but now Brandt has it. Guirassy towards Rafinha, who's going to hit it on the volley. 2-0. I think this is going to be... Yep. Kyora's enjoying the show. I think this is going to be a shutout. This is not looking good for 1986. It's another 10-year derby. Guirassy with the assist there. Rafinha getting his 2nd goal of the tournament. On the volley. Oh, that's a lovely angle. Coutinho. He scored a lovely goal in their last fixture. Sean. Horch. Oh, a lovely ball through to Sean. He has the pace to get through, and he does get a strike, but it's well dealt with by Vicario. An underrated goalkeeper in the Premier League, unfortunately, with injuries this season. Dzeko. Rafinha for Ballon d'Or, is that based on his performances today, or like legit? Is Guirassy. Oh, tries the ball to Rafinha. Dzeko. Giroud. Giroud and Dzeko, neither of them have managed to score a goal so far. Bit of both, that's fair. Yeah, if Barcelona win the Champions League, you wouldn't be surprised, would you? Maddison. Rafinha. Plays it through to Coman, Kingsley Coman. Oh, that's a good save by his Bayern Munich teammate. Guirassy keeps it in. He gets past Milner as well. There's Hernandez. Guirassy. Brandt. Oh, almost found Coman. Not quite. Rodri keeps it though. That's amazing play by the Ballon d'Or winner. It's crazy to think that Rodri and Rafinha are the same age. So when I think of Rodri, I think he's like quite an old Ballon d'Or winner. But if Rafinha won it, I wouldn't have thought of that of him. Here's Milner. Chooses not to run through and loses it. And that is half time, 2-0. Some of the older teams are dropping like flies at the minute. This team, though, never were favourites. Poor in the group stage and lucky enough that they managed to get through. But you never know. You never know. That's why we have single leg knockouts, is to encourage teams to make a cup run. Watch. Giroud. We've had no comebacks in the knockout round so far. Giroud. Sean has the shot. Good save, Vicario. He's been good. He's probably been their bright spot so far. Part of the Ajax team that did really well in the Champions League. And look at, is that Maddison who's been sent? Sean. Milner. Traoré. He's going to shoot, but that's no issue for Vicario. Coman. Milner wins it back. Still time. If they can get a goal back. Dzeko. Giroud. They've got goal scorers. They're just not scoring goals. Giroud has a shot from distance. I've seen him score one like that before. Pretty much exactly. He scored when he was at Arsenal. He scored a goal like that for Arsenal against United, where it just didn't kind of make sense. Milner's gotten past his man. Brandt tries to get it to Dzeko, but Lenormand. Did you see Lenormand's dive the other day? Well, he didn't dive. It was a foul, but his let's say reaction to the tackle was an interesting one. I would encourage you to look it up if you haven't seen it. Here's Moutinho. He had a great shot from distance in the previous game. That one is blocked. Guirassy, this counter-attack. Is he going to go himself? No, he makes the save. Stuani is coming on for Horch. That's an attacking move. Towards Rodri, no issue for Neuer. We have 25 minutes left. Both teams wanting to make a change. Oh, Giroud. Dzeko's in space if he can find him. It's a decent pass. Dzeko, is he onside? Dzeko makes it 2-1. Dzeko makes it 2-1. The game is on, as Sherlock would say. Dzeko with his first goal of the tournament. It seemed like there was a lot of space there. There's time for a comeback. If they can score another before the end, they can get to penalties. And anything can happen. Right. 1996, you need to be careful now. Don't throw this away. Here's Maddison. Sean wins it back. Lopez holding the ball up well, but Maddison's won it off him. Towards Grassi in the middle, and his header is wide. Kuel is blocking his eyes. Hide behind the sofa if you have one, because this could be painful. Neuer makes an amazing save. Maddison could have killed it. Maddison could have killed it. The Coventry boy in real life as well. Carlos Bacca is coming on. I don't think he's come on yet. Bacca used to be so good, especially in the Italian league. Fina puts in the cross. Header over. We have 15 minutes to go. Pavard. Scorer of the goal of the tournament in the Euros that one time. Or was it the World Cup? It was the World Cup, wasn't it? I don't know why Neuer's taking his time. You've got 15 minutes. You need to speed up, mate. They can get a goal, penalty shootout. Rodri wins it back. Here's Brandt. This team has so much quality, though. Any attack could result in a goal. Neuer. Maddison's going to win that back, but he loses it to Giroud, the assister of the first goal. Oh, and he tries to find a striker. Oh, and here's a counter-attack. Here's Coman. Oh, he's offside. I think it was Grassi that was onside. He didn't touch the ball. I think because he knew he was off, but they blow the whistle anyway. Sean is coming off. He's been so good in this game. The makeshift striker, Marino, from Maddison. Here's Matinho. Does well to get past Coman, but almost lost it. Still back on him. Here's Stuani, one of the substitutes. Matinho holding it up. Can he get it to Stuani? He can. Can they get a goal here? Go up to Dzeko. Good clearance. 5 minutes. Is there enough time? Is there enough time? Kuel, are you okay? Are you hiding? Coman. Coman cuts inside. Coman plays it to... Oh! An amazing block, and that is a offside goal. Rafinha thought he had won it. There's the offside. Oh, because it hits his back leg. Interesting. Okay, we're in the 90th minute. This is it. Kitchen sink time for 1986. 3 minutes added time. Here's Lasilla off the bench. Does well. Giroud. It's a run on the right. Dzeko. Back to Giroud. Can he find Dzeko again? Oh, he tries the pass, and that, I believe, will be the final whistle. Grassi plays it to Rafinha. Oh, they might be able to just shut it up here. And he plays it wide, but that is the end. That is the end. 1996 qualify for the quarterfinals 2-1, and the players like Neuer, Dzeko and Giroud have left the tournament. That was a close one. That was a close one. How you feeling, Coel? You made it through. You made it. That goal was crazy. I can't believe. I need to find out, actually. Before I get into the stats, who was it that made that mistake? Who is that? None of that is their name. That's all adverts, I think. Who's number 2? I should have it in my spreadsheet. For 1986, number 2 is... Number 2... Who the hell is number 2? Oh, it's Ruben Fernandez. It's Ruben Fernandez who made that mistake. Insane. Yes, you can breathe now. I'll play the goal. That started everything. Amazing. Alright, let's take a look at the stats. The next game is actually the game I've been looking forward to the most. 1984 will be playing the oldest team in the tournament. I can't believe they managed to qualify. 1984, Dante, the captain, will be playing 1999, which is Declan Rice's team. So that is the oldest team in the tournament. The youngest team did get knocked out, but the oldest team still remains. And they played pretty well in the group stage, so we'll see how they can do and if they can go far. But they are playing one of the teams kind of in their prime. You've got Declan Rice, you've got Gapco and Rafael Leao. It's going to be a tough game for them, the toughest game that they've played so far. Dzeko getting his first goal in the tournament in this one. Giroud with an assist. Ooh, I missed Perez. And breathe. So 1996 will be playing in the quarterfinals. One of 5 teams that have so far qualified. 3 more games to go of the round of 16. 1984 coming up next. There we go. Okay. I'll let you see. Those are the games so far. So 86 out. Coming up next, 84 versus 99 at Providence Park. This is the game. This is the game I've been looking forward to. I am a die-hard 1984 fan. I'm always a fan of the oldest team in the tournament, just because I think it's crazy, and I love older players for some reason. '84 are represented by Palermo. Palermo. And 99, I believe that's Werder Bremen, isn't it? No, it's St. Johnston. Jesus, there we go. It's the home kit and the home kit. Okay, nice and easy. This is at Providence Park, LMNOPQRS. There we go. And let's get into it. The oldest team remaining in the tournament playing at home at Providence Park. Not obviously their home stadium. It is a neutral... Oops. That game was supposed to be played at 1. I accidentally played it at 12, but that's okay. as we get into what I've been looking forward to all day. Let me get, so St. Johnston. Now they have players like Alexander Isak and Rafael Leao, Gapco, Diaby. It's an insane attacking team, but a lot of their attackers haven't been doing well except for that guy, Rafael Leao. He was fantastic in the group stage, one of the players of the group stage, undoubtedly. Meanwhile, Isak has not performed. He continues to play though, as he is one of their big names, but he has not yet been able to get involved in the games. Let's see if they can do something different. Meanwhile, on the other side of things, so Pepe Reina starts in goal for 1984. A back three of Fonte, Dante and Saporano, because Inter Rivalde got a red card in their last game. Cazorla, Sanz and Lopez maintain as the midfield, and Cardozo and Camara are the attackers. Roque Santa Cruz has gone to the bench after Camara probably performed better than him in the group stage overall. Yeah, so they have the player suspended for this game. So Aprosanu plays. Meanwhile, for 99, Donnarumma starts in goal. Bastoni and Schlotterbeck are the defenders with Rice ahead of them. You've got Diaby and Gapco as the wingers. Brahim Diaz is the attacking midfielder behind Rafael Leao and Isak. You've got players like Marmouche on the bench. You've got players like João Felix and Kai Havertz on the bench. This is a quality team and one of the teams that could really go far. Meanwhile, you've got the oldest team. This is a matchup. If we can get an upset in this game, I'll be very happy. But not only are they the oldest team in the tournament, they are also a team with a suspended player, one of the very few that go into the knockouts with that situation. The player they're actually playing is someone I bought, I believe, in my Cracovia career mode. If you want to check that out, he was pretty good for me. Santi Cazorla loses it to Rice. I think there's going to be a lot of this today. I'm worried about a spanking about to happen. Diaby plays it through to Isak. Rice, Rafael Leao, Dante came out and didn't get it, but Reina has no issue. Saporano making his debut, loses the ball. Here's Reece James. Doesn't have injuries in a virtual tournament. Camara holding it up well. Here's Sandro Lopez, the former Lyon man. Camara made a run. Cardozo, one of the players of the tournament for them so far, is back with him. Cardozo, he's got a chance. He has a shot. And it's a decent save from Donnarumma. Cardozo, Camara. Santi Cazorla, edge of the box. He's got the skill to be able to put in a shot, and Donnarumma puts out for a corner. Santi Cazorla. Looks like he's going to take it short. Here's Sanz. Fonte. Back to Santi Cazorla. Will he put in a cross? No, he loses it to Cody Gapco. Here's Diogo Dalot. Sanz wins it back. Sanz. Kamara's beaten to it by Schlotterbeck. There's one back, the number 5. Camara. Lisandro Lopez was making a very good run. He's through one-on-one. Lisandro Lopez. And Donnarumma saves. There's a good chance. That might be the best chance they're going to get, but I have to say they're in this game. They are playing well. I don't know what it is about them. Their setup is just working for them. probably had the better chances, because I feel like if 99 were to have chances, they would have put them away. Sands puts in the cross. I've only had one corner goal go in, it was Samu. So it'll be very impressive for 84 to get a goal. Here's Bastoni, one of my favourite centre-backs. Declan Rice, 100 billion pound man, plays it to Rafael Leao. Diaby just gets to it, and Leao managed to get it back, but Fonte gets the ball. Sands. It's been controlling things very well, Sands. Cazorla, more of an attacking influence. Cardozo's not fast enough to get to that one, though. Donnarumma. Ugh. Stockport are losing to Wrexham. Unrelated. Kamara. Oh, Kamara. He found some space. He ran into it. Schlotterbeck managed to get the ball. There's a run on the left if you can find it. No, Faria gets there first. Sands. Sandro Lopez. Oh, he finds Santi Cazorla. Santi Cazorla. Oh, they're really getting some good chances, aren't they? That was a great run. If he put that onto his right, I think he would have gone through. You hate Wrexham. That is a strong comment. I don't know many people who have... Well, I suppose that's a lie. I do know some people who hate Wrexham, actually, now I think about it. How come you hate Wrexham? Is it just kind of like how it's run and kind of like what that represents? Or is it more footballing reasons? Santi Cazorla is in the box now. Cuts back inside. Gets it back to, I think, Fonte. Gakpo. Brahim Diaz. Oh, Rafael Leao. Separanu managed to get there, and that's a good save from Pepe Reina. It's currently 0-0 going to half-time. This has been a fantastic performance from 1984 so far. I am a happy man. But also good defence from 99, in fairness. They haven't conceded, despite lots of opportunities. Oh, Wrexham have just missed a penalty, though, interestingly enough. Jay Rodriguez is the one who scored. So, yeah, I mean, look at the XG is actually quite close. But look at the defensive line breakthroughs for Palermo. Like, that's good chances that they're taking the shots too early, so it's a lower XG. It's the fact that they can spend that much money in the leagues and just allowed to. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah. Diaby. Oh, that was a good chance. Yeah, it's one of those things. It's like there's been a couple teams like that have tried it, but Wrexham seem to be pulling it off. In fairness, Stockport have a bit more money these days. Isaac. Can he get more involved? He's been a ghost so far this tournament, but he has a shot. And that's well. Separani, he's playing well so far. Fonte. Lopez. Kamara. Oh, Santi Cazorla was making a run. He held it though. Both teams want to make subs. I don't know what 84 will change because everything seems to be going right for him at the minute. Here's Cardozo. Gives it back to Alessandro Lopez. Schlotterbeck gets the ball in the end. Brahim Diaz. Look at the space. Here's Isaac. He's got the pace. Dante is going to get beaten. Great save by Peperina. Great save. That's the change. Santa Cruz coming on for Kamara. Okay, that seems like that's been their go-to change. Usually Kai Havertz is coming on for Cody Gakpo. I imagine that's got to be... I don't think he's going to be playing left mid. I think Diaz will probably move to left mid, and Havertz will be that number 10. Here's Schlotterbeck, edge of the box. Rafael Leao hasn't been as involved in his offside. Marmouche is coming on for Leao. They're taking off their best player in the tournament so far for Marmouche, who I don't think has had a goal involvement. Reina takes it long. Here's Kai. Looks like he is playing on the left, actually. Brahim Diaz through the centre, exactly. Kai Havertz made a good run. Here's Rice, puts it well wide. Oh, that's that angle. That makes it look really bad. All right, we've got half an hour for 84 to do something. I'm not sure I'd want this to go to penalties. I would really prefer they win in real time. Dante. Sands. Because they have been the better team so far. Here's Cardozo. Santa Cruz, Rogue Santa Cruz. Sandro Lopez. Cardozo. Lopez, he didn't make the returning run. His Sands through to Cardozo. That's a penalty. Surely that's a penalty. The ref even put his hand up. The ref even put his hand up. Rice. Havertz. Fonte's going to get to that, and goalkeeper collects. I'm having another look at this penalty chance. So it's Schlotterbeck and Cardozo. He goes down. Okay, he gets the ball. Okay, fair enough. But I swear the referee goes to give it. That's what kind of tricked me. Where's someone close to the ref? Yeah, look, he puts his hand up. Look, he definitely goes to give that. Okay, we got 20 minutes. Here's Fonte. Up towards Cardozo. Gets it to Alessandro Lopez. And now they get a free kick. João Felix is coming on for Brahim Diaz. Fonte kicks it long. Again towards Cardozo, the focal point. One of their best players in the tournament. Here's Santa Cruz. He hasn't gotten too involved. Cardozo. Santa Cazorla, the creative. Sands. Can't get past. Reece James. 12 minutes. That's really well cut out. Is that Saparanu again? He's having a great game. Santa Cazorla. 10 minutes. Santa Cruz. Cardozo. Back towards Santa Cruz. Tries to get it to Cardozo. He does get it to him eventually, but Schlotterbeck makes the tackle. 7 minutes. I am on the edge of my seat. Delo. The amount of times I've seen a linesman flag in this game, but the game doesn't give it. That's interesting. There's Isaac straight at Peperina. Is this game going to penalties? Oh my god, there's a Stockport indirect free kick. Is that Stockport? I hope it is. Sands. He loses it. Felix, we've got a couple minutes left. It's Peterborough, never mind. Santa Cazorla is not running back. Separanu's left up against Diaby. There's so much space. Felix gives it to Isak. Isak has the shot. Dante, clear it. Santi Cazorla, clear it. And that's it. That's the final whistle. Let me see what happens to this Peterborough. Oh my god. Who doesn't love an indirect free kick? Okay. Penalty shootout. Oh, I suppose this is a good opportunity for 84. I feel like they could have gotten it in the game, but they just didn't have that final. Let's see, they had the possession, more passes. XG was lower in the end, but still the more defensive line breakthroughs. Let's go to penalties. Okay, Santi Cazorla will take first. Santi Cazorla up against Donnarumma. He's great at saving penalties. Does not save that one because it's a bit too high. Alexander Isak up against Pepe Reina. Pepe Reina does not dive. Forced to the floor. Sandro Lopez. Good, solid. Kai Havertz. He's going to miss. Oh, Pepe Reina just so close. Okay, Cardozo. He's been good so far. Oh, Donnarumma gets to it, but it still goes in. Marmouche. He's good at set pieces. And, oh god, Pep clashed into the side. Santa Cruz, Ro16, the former City player. Oh, and Donnarumma saves. Declan Rice. He's good at pens. He puts this one away. Donnarumma saves this. It's Saporani. The players come in because of that red card. He has to score. If he does not, 84 are out. He scores. And now, Pepe Reina has to save this. It's João Felix. João Felix scores this. It's 99 advancing. And it's in. 1984 have left the tournament. João Felix scores the goal to get 99 through the round. They do not score in regular time. It's 0-0, but they get through the end. That's really sad. I'm not going to lie. I'm quite upset. But we will see 1984 again. They will play in a game against the youngest team just before the final. So it's not over for these guys. They still have a chance to lift some silverware. Next up, we have 2 more games to go. That's 1993, which is Kane, versus 2005, which is Kobbie Mainoo. But yes, 1999 advance. So as it stands, is that... Oh, my bad. I'm just looking at the Excel sheet at the minute. The teams advancing 91, 2004, 2000, 2006, 96 and 99. We only have 1 team from the 80s remaining, and that is 1987, which is Messi's team, which we'll see in the final knockout game. Good performance from 1984. They can hold their head high. They did leave on penalties, which is unfortunate. Don't know why I'm going to the stats. They did not change. Declan Rice getting man of the match in the end. Might want to change some of the players here because Felix seems to have played well when he came on. Havertz didn't necessarily, and actually Brahim Diaz probably didn't have the best game. And Donnarumma, 5 saves compared to Reina's 4. That tells you all you need to know about the 1984. Fonte with an 8.5 as well. It's a shame. It's a real shame. I'm very sad. And Saporani, he played really well. He might play in that game. If I remember, I might play him. Because good for him coming in and having a good game. So as we get into 1993 versus 2005, I think 93 are one of the favourites with that attacking lineup. Icardi's been one of the players of the tournament so far. Harry Kane. The mic is cutting out a bit. I have been muting it when the dog's been barking, I'll be honest. That might be what you're seeing. Let me know if it keeps happening now because I've stopped muted it. Yes, so with Dybala, Kane and Icardi as the front three, they have been quite lethal. Getting into the lineups now, it's Ederson starting in goal instead of Oblak. He hasn't been playing too well. Rudiger and Maguire are the back two with Partey in front. Fred and Rafa have been playing well in midfield behind Dybala, Icardi and Kane. Now Aguero and Di Lorenzo are on the wings via fullback. They do have Digne as an option. Jose Perez is also there. They have been one of the better teams, but then they are coming up against, where can I find it, 2005, who play in a back five, containing Hudson, Euro and Mavissa. Menu and Vermeeren are in midfield, with Gula, Tell and Vitor Roque as the attackers. Bellingham, Jude Bellingham's brother, is playing as a right back who inverts into centre mid. Because previously that was Hinchelwood who was doing that role. Now it is Bellingham, so that's an experiment. But coming up against one of the best teams in the group, they need to give everything a go. And it is 93 who kick us off. Kobbie Mainoo, oh, he almost won it back immediately, but he's given away the foul. Yeah, let me know if there's any more mic cutting out, because it shouldn't be happening now. I just muted it for a second. Rudiger. Towards Kane. Harry Kane. Could he finish his trophy curse with the birth year tournament? Here is Dybala, but it's well cut out. Melia has been one of the better fullbacks. The left back for 2005. He's been very good. Restes has to make a save. Shot from distance. I actually didn't see that. I was looking at my spreadsheet. Vermeeren. Here's Vitor Roque. He's been very good. Ended up playing up front after playing right wing in the early stages. Finds now it finds Melia. I believe, yes, he's going to lose the ball to Rudiger. Here's Harry Maguire. Dybala managed to keep it. He's found it again. Harry Kane. Oh, there's a run on the right. It's Di Lorenzo. There's plenty of bodies in the middle. Icardi taps it in. 1-0 to 1993. That's his fourth goal of the tournament. Kane has got 3. Icardi is sitting on 4 goals and 3 assists so far in 4 games. A goal in every game, importantly enough. Every single game he has scored. So he hasn't been picking up goals in smaller games like some. Here's Lenny Euro. Plays it forward to Vitor Roque. Gula. Oh, almost finds Ilakenya. But 93 are going to be able to counter now. Here's Harry Kane. Di Lorenzo. He's been good so far. He's finding a lot of room on this right side. Puts it in. Harry Kane is going to score that. And he scores his 4th goal of the tournament as well. Di Lorenzo. He's playing pretty well. It is a headed goal, by the way, which you don't see too often. Half time now in the 3 o'clock kickoffs. (2-0). We have not seen a big comeback yet in the knockout rounds. We saw plenty of them happening in the group stage, so potentially a chance for something to happen here for 2005. It's the less good version of the Charles Gambino song. Gula. Vitor Roque. He's someone they can rely on. There's a lot of players flooding forward. Melia's all the way on the left side in the centre. Maguire cuts it out, but he loses it to Vitor Roque, who's in the box now. Can he get it, cut it back to anyone? It does find its way back to Il Kenya, who makes it 2-1. Was that Tel? That's Tel, my bad. Il Kenya's a different team. What am I doing? That's 2006, my bad. I've been looking at the wrong space. Yes, Matthijs Tel. 2005. See, I keep looking at 2006. Matthijs Tel, 2005. That's his second goal of the tournament. Vitor Roque is on 4 goals and 1 assist. QL asks, what kind of music do you like? It ranges. I've got a lot of siblings, and I found that because all of them are kind of from different generations, I've kind of absorbed their music. So through my eldest, I got a lot of the EDM. I'm a big fan of Bass Hunter and stuff like that, European dance music. Then the next youngest is where I get my like Green Day and My Chemical Romance from. Fall Out Boy, love Fall Out Boy. Then the next youngest is kind of your more modern pop kind of stuff, Busted, One Direction, all that kind of stuff, you know, guilty pleasures. But I've recently been into a lot of Australian rap music, Hilltop Hoods and stuff like that, Draft as well. Really worth giving a go. I'm a big fan of rap music. Eminem, Songer is really good at the minute. Matthijs Tel has a shot. It almost fell to Vitor Roque. What about you, Kua? What do you like? Yeah. Fred. Dybala. I feel like there could be a comeback here. Vitor Roque, Bellingham. He's got Tel in the middle. Finds Melia instead. No, Maguire's going to clear that. And that is half time. But yeah, bit of everything, essentially, to answer your question. I like upbeat stuff, but oh, NF. I love NF. He's probably my favourite artist. I'm going to a 21 Pilots concert soon as well. 60s, 70s rock and 80s dance music. Interesting. Yeah, mine's probably a lot more modern. I can't think of too many older songs that I listen to, in fairness, unless you want to count My Chemical Romance as older songs, which would make me very sad. Alright, so we're going to the second half. So it's been pretty equal. Look, the XG 1.4 to 1.3, shots 3 to 3, possession pretty much equal, ball recovery time 13 to 12. Everything is very equal. So this really could go either way. This might be the most evenly matched game so far, and it's the 2005 youngsters versus 1993 in their prime. Vitor Roque, Melia. Hasn't gotten as involved as he did in the group stage so far, but he puts in the cross and he almost finds Tel. No one really attacked that. Name me some songs that you like, QL. Give me an example of what kind of vibe you go for. Is Kane. Mawissa plays it long up to Vitor Roque, but it's cut out. 100 Gex. Hello, Biggle. How you doing? Thank you for popping in and commenting. Oh, Kane has won a penalty. 100 Gex. Is that? I haven't heard of 100 Gex. Who's could do it? Alternative indie. I'll give them a listen. Thanks. So, is this a chance for 93 to kill the game? Let's take a look at whether we agree that this should be a penalty. It's Mawissa It's not for a handball, I don't think. I don't think it hits his hand. Don't think that hits his hand. It must be... Unless that's... Yeah, that's handball. Is there a thought process to which year is assigned to what team? Yes! Thank you for asking that question. It is based off the kit colours, but it is specifically based off the what paint colour was most popular that year. So white and yellow were popular those years. Kane's taken this very quickly, and Kane has scored 3-1. 1993 go through. Not go through, they pretty much go through. They're advancing at the minute. There's still time, we've seen bigger comebacks. But yeah, it's the... Is it... I forget what... popular paint colour... Yeah, it's the Pantone colours. A lot of them. And also I've used, for the more recent years, House Beautiful's Pantone colour. Yeah, it's all the Pantone colours for those years. That's how that's been decided. And then I've just gone through and found kit colours that kind of resemble that, and gone with those teams. They're all European as well, so that when we play the final, we can play the Champions League final as a stand-in, and then it might make the players like react more like it's a big final. Here's Guerrero. Fred. Richardson has a shot. Restes makes the save. Corner. That's thought out and also adorable thought process. Thank you. Yeah. I don't know, like, too much time got put into the setup for this because, like, you'll notice the squad numbers have all been set, and that probably took the longest. So they've all got squad numbers from 1 to 23, and that took ages to organise. Doué's come on. Doué's been performing pretty well in the, well, both the French League and the Champions League recently. Number 14, there's a lot of players flooding forward. Benseguer. Number 21 puts in the cross. Edison has no issues there. Can't list any particular songs, there's so many. Beatles, Queen, The Kinks, Earth, Wind and Fire. Nice. I have my occasionally I'll just get really into a bit more like real music. And when I say real music, I mean like real instruments. And I'll go through phases of listening to like Queen and the Beatles as well. It's a really cool thought process because it means that 96 have the best team in the world. You see, that's another thing, is I could have given them, because it was like sky blue or like that lighter blue, I could have made it City, although to be fair, they don't play that much. Hold on, Roke. Oh, Roke's cut in. Oh, that's well dealt with. They don't play in that kind of colour anymore that much. It's more of a baby blue now. But I tried to avoid the bigger teams that you always see their kits, you know? Like Celtic is a bigger team, sure, but it's not their home kit. I've tried to avoid the kits that like are very recognisable so that you get something a bit different. Here's Kane. Cardi. Well, that's cut out well. There's 9 minutes. If they can score now, there's definitely a chance that they could get back into this. Vitor Roque has done amazing to get past Rudiger. Vitor Roque has the shot, and here he puts it in. Ooh, okay. We've got 8 minutes. Is their chance? If they can get it to 3-3, it goes to pens. Lovely turn. 3-2. Is it 3? Right, is there enough time for the complex to be completed? Icardi is coming off. Be interesting if it goes to penalties, taking off one of your top goal scorers. Fred. It's a defensive substitution, that makes sense. They brought on Dada. Here he is. Mainu's pressing. Dada tries to put it in. I think he's going to lose the ball now. Yoro. It is Thomas Partey. Rafa. Oh, they're just wasting... Oh, he's gone out for a goal kick, though. There's a chance here for them to play it long. How much added time we got? 3 minutes, I reckon. 2 minutes. You got to kick it this long, man. Otherwise, 93 will be going through, and we'll have one more round of 16 knockout to go. 3. Hutchison. Vermarin. Ardegula. Going Vitor Roque. They've gone past the added time. Vitor Roque, and he just gives it away. And that's it, I think. Final whistle. That was the last chance. 2005 are out. 1993 progress. And that leaves one more fixture to be done in the round of 16. It is 1987, which is Messi's team, and Benzema's team, and Suarez's team, and Cavani's team, and Vardy's team, versus 1998, Mbappe's team. One of the big game. I've saved it to the end. Big names, past versus present, kind of like past versus future. We're kind of in the in-between stage at the minute, in fairness. They will be playing next. 1998 also contains Gyökeres and Osimhen, Odegaard, Valverde. Yeah, big game, big game. We'll get into that in a second. Unfortunate for 2005. Leaves, I think, 2006 are the only team from that first group that are still in the competition. Good performances from the attackers, but it seems like the defence let them down. You know, I've given up trying to get the messages on screen. I've been trying to do that in the last couple of streams where we did the group stages, but it seemed like that's what was crashing my OBS and causing issues, so I've given up on that for now. Harry Kane gets man of the match. He's got 5 goals in the tournament so far now. Icardi still, I think, the only player who scored in every single game. Only has 4 goals compared to Kane's 5, but Kane has scored 2 goals in 2 games. So who's playing better? Because I mean, Icardi's playing more consistent, and Kane's scoring against teams that we know he can score against. You know, who's more influential? Probably Icardi. Let's go. So I'll pop over to the spreadsheet once more. This is where we're at. We're going back to Canada for the last game at BC Place. We're going to play 1987 versus 1998, the biggest matchup that the draw has gifted us. And that is, so let me find, where is 1987 on my paper? 1987, oh, the mighty Stockport, how could I forget? Versus Werder Bremen. Stockport's away kit, and where is it? Is it the home kit? I think it might be. Is it 98? There we go. It's the away kit, so it's this white one. One at BC Place. There we go. And let's go. Probably the biggest game of the first round in terms of names. But yeah, if you're wondering, by the way, especially Biggle, the stadiums have been decided. So the first, in the group stages, each group kind of played in a different location in Europe, playing through pretty much we're trying to get through all the major real life stadiums that are in the game. And then for the round of 16, we've popped over to America, or should I say the MLS, because we've also got Canada. This is taking a little longer to load than it should do. If it crashes, I might lose my squads. That might be annoying. Yeah, so, well, whilst it loads, I'll show you. So the games are in the MLS for the round of 16, and then in the quarterfinals, we're going to pop down to Argentina, and then semi-finals will be in the two Saudi Arabian teams, since there's two stadiums, so two games, and then we'll pop back over to England and Wembley for the last game. Now, a little hitch in the road, first issue on this stream, is that the game is stuck. Oh my god. All right, lovely. So 1987 up against 96. There is a video. If you go on my channel, there is a setup video. It's like 5 minutes. It's just explaining what the tournament is. I think it's called I'm Playing Like the Biggest Tournament or something. It's only like 3 videos ago. Give that a go, and I talk a bit more about the rules and the setup and what I've done. That kind of goes into stuff. And if you want to see the earlier videos, that's on my second channel, Retro FIFA 2, and I explain a bit more in the first one of that as well. So let's get into the lineups. 1987, Gaita starts in goal. Vertonghen and Marcano are the two, and then Vidal and Mertens are in midfield, with Aspas, Benzema, Suarez and Messi up front. Incredible. Vardy, Pedro and Cavani are all on the bench. And let's not forget Tim Ream and Trimmel as the fullbacks. Thank you so much, Biggle, for the support as well. I appreciate the comments. Getting into 1998, Aaron Ramsdale starts in goal. The game has frozen. This is the first time we're having FC25 glitch on us during an attempt. It is genuinely frozen, so I'll be able to tell you that the back five is Trent Alexander-Arnold, Achraf Hakimi, Alessandro Martinez, Eder Militao and Jules Koundé. I'm pressing A. Huh. I promise you we have not had this issue before. I suppose the long loading time was a warning sign. The only issue I would say is, annoyingly, this is the only time I've ever done this FC25 where if you exit, sometimes it forgets your squads. QL, thank you for suggesting. Yeah, so if I were to quit the game and reload it, I could lose my squads, and that would mean I'd probably have to end the stream until I can reset the squads, which I don't know how long that would take. So if I'm going to leave it for a second and talk to chat. And in fact, what I'll do is I'll show you my spreadsheet a little bit more. So something I haven't actually been able to show you on stream just yet is, so this is the team. Let me zoom out a little. This is the team of the group stage. So you can see who the best players were, what group they were. So Bono in goal, a back four. It's just a 4-4-2 all the way. Frimpong, Hodgson, Inser Balde, Jordi Alba as the back four. Vitor Roque, Bruno Fernandes, Echeverry, Royce, who has now left the competition, in midfield, and Endrick and Icardi as the two up front. You can see the ratings and their goals. But I've also, so this is how I've been tracking that. But I have also done the groups. So these are the teams for the groups. So Group A, their team of the group. Group B, Group C, Group D, Group E, and Group F. Those are the teams of the groups for each one. I just did that because I thought it would be fun. And then I've combined it into a full group. So this is currently the team of the group stage. As you can see, it says group. I'll update this to be the full tournament when we're done. Now, I'm looking very hesitantly at this, and this is frozen. Shall we do the Hail Mary? I quit the game and just pray to God that it hasn't forgotten my lineups. Okay. If we've lost the teams, it's annoying. I suppose I could set up just the teams for these two, just so that I finish the round of 16 in this stream. Because I was thinking of going into doing the draw and doing the quarterfinals, because the stream was going quite well. But if I'm going to have to reset all of the teams, I'm probably not going to do that. But if the teams are gone and we've only lost 87 and 98, I will set those up and finish the round of 16. God. It's taken a while to load, which is unfortunate. Yeah, I will say, so whilst I am... Oh, it is loading now, thankfully. At the very top of the chat, if anyone is interested, there is a Discord link. In that Discord, I will be posting like when the next streams are going to be. I'll post that in the Discord, and it also has just like a chatting space for all things football, FIFA, and this channel. So click the link that I've posted at the top of the group chat if you are interested in that. Let's hope. This is finger crossed, squeaky bum time. Please have remembered my teams. Right, let's... Team sheets. Let's go to Stockport, because I don't imagine... Yeah, Stockport don't play in a 4-2-4, so if it's a 4-2-4, we're good. If it's anything other, I've got to reset it up. Ah! Oh no! Oh, that's so annoying. Right. Okay. Time to reset up. I'm just going to set up the two teams, and then this will be the last game of the stream, the final knockout. That's so annoying. To give you a real insight into the most annoying part of this, so doing the transfers and stuff, I don't mind doing that for ages. But so when you edit a player, you have to go through all this bit. It takes time to load. It goes to your default team, right? So if I then wanted to edit the squad number of, say, this team, let's go Italy and Cagliari. Okay, so I want to change all the lineups for these players. Gary Mina, I'm going to switch him to 24 because that's the squad number I want him to be on. I advance, and it takes me all the way back to the menu, so I then have to go to edit real players again, go through this bit, and then go find the team again. So the way to get round that is to set your team, so you can see the last team that I did was Porto. So you set your default team to that, and then that means that saves you finding them in the menus, but it still kicks you out, which is annoying. It would be better if you just stayed there. It's so frustrating. And older FIFAs didn't have this issue. It's only this one. But yeah, that's the stuff. That's the behind the scenes. It's a shame because I was going to do the quarterfinals, but I'd have to set up 8 teams or 7 teams. So I'll do that off stream. That's so frustrating. Let's give this a go. This better not crash. So we are playing the last round of 16, 1987 versus 1998. There we go. Cool. Back in Canada for the last game in America or North America before we head down south to Argentina for all the games happening in the quarterfinals are happening in Argentina. 1998 have been playing pretty well with your players like Mbappe, Osimhen, Gyökeres. You'd expect them so. They've got very good attacking talent. 1987 dominated in their group, but of course they were playing in one of the older groups. Benzema, Suarez, Messi, all the talent that you need. These are basically two incredibly well attacking teams. 98 do have a very good defence though, with your Trents, Hakimis. I suppose they are more attacking though, nonetheless. So let's get into the lineups. 1987 we'll start with, where is my printout? There we go. So 1987 they start with Gaeta in goal. They've got Tim Ream and Trimmel as the fullbacks. Vertonghen and Marcano are the two centre-backs. It's taking longer than usual to actually get into the lineups. In midfield, you've got Arturo Vidal and Dries Mertens, and then a front four of Aspas, Benzema, Suarez, and Messi. Not to mention, Messi is on the right, by the way. I don't know why it's showing him on the left. Not to mention Vardy, Cavani, and Pedro, all attacking options off the bench. Now going to 98, Ramsdale starts in goal. It's a back five with Trent and Hakimi on the fullbacks. Valverde and Odegaard support, and a front three of Mbappe, Gyökeres, and Osimhen. Mbappe being a shadow striker. Big game here. Present versus the past. It's 87 who kick us off. One of these teams is leaving the competition right now. You'd say probably the favourites had to be 98. They've got a more well-rounded team. Yeah, in fact, I'll check out the ratings. So on average, 98 have an average rating of 84.52 in their squad. Oh, here is Trent out wide. We'll get to their things in a minute. Here is Osimhen almost, but it's a good interception. Meanwhile, 1987 have an average rating of 77.38. So despite having some really big names, the ratings are, of course, quite a bit lower. Benzema. Here is Suarez. He gets it to Messi. Messi is through. He can score here. And that's well cut out by the Real Madrid player, Eder Militao. You're rooting for Werder Bremen, so you're going for the younger team. I think, well, 1987 are the last team that are from the 80s left. So that's the only thing I'm thinking. Here's Gyökeres, and that's a good save by Gaeta. Yeah, so far all the teams, it's 91, 2004, 2000, 2006, 96, 99 and 93 have all qualified. Meanwhile, 89, 84, 86 have all been knocked out. So 87 are the last team from the 80s. The last 80s kids left in the tournament. Here's Valverde. Undoubtedly, 98 are the better team and probably could go on and win this competition. There's Dries Mertens. Messi. Benzema's making a run. Suarez can't find him though. Osimhen. He's got the pace to get through. Gyökeres is arriving in the box. Valverde puts in the cross. It's a bit late, but eventually it's cut out. Oh, it's found his way to Gyökeres again, who has the shot on the volley, but Gaeta is good for it. Vertonghen. All the way forward. And a quick, from defence to attack move, finds its way to Messi through past. He doesn't have the pace, he cuts inside. And once again, Militao deals with it. He's having a good game so far. Sorry, I'm listening to the stadium announcer who's giving an award out to a fan of the match. Here's Messi. He gets a hamper or something. Suarez shoots it wide. So far, though, I would say 87 have been the better team. They've had more chances. I don't think there's been a clear-cut chance. If they were a bit faster, 87 probably would have scored by now. Here's 98 on the attack. Valverde up against Jared Trimmel. Valverde. Inside to Mbappe. Plays it back to him. And that's cut out, but it's a bad pass. And Osimhen is going to put it in on the rebound. That is terrible back pass. Second of the group knockout. And Osimhen puts it in to make it 1-0 to 98. What a terrible mistake. Maybe I should root for the older boys, but I'm currently using Mbappe and Ramsdale in your career mode, and they feel like your boys. That is absolutely fair. Yeah, you've got loyalties to the certain players. Who is that makes the mistake? Number 5. Who is number 5? Let me just check my... Number 5 is Marcano. Guaita, to be fair to him, makes the save, but he can't stop the rebound, which Osimhen sneaks in. Benzema. It's Odegaard now. Finds Trent. Here's Mbappe. Trent making the overlapping run. He has a shot. It's a good save by Guaita. And almost another bad mistake. Pass across the front of the goal. But luckily, nothing came from it this time. Odegaard. Mbappe. Here's Trent. Jokeres. Oh, he's put it through to Osimhen. Lovely. And Osimhen puts his second in to make it 2-0. As it stands, Messi will be leaving the competition. Ronaldo left it in the group stage. Messi might be leaving in the first knockout. Osimhen has 2 goals to his name. So 98, I'm just going to update my spreadsheet. Osimhen, that is his 4th goal of the tournament. And that is half time. Plenty of time for a comeback. They've definitely got the players to do so. But we'll see if they can manage it. Osimhen so far taking 98 through to the quarterfinals. So it's, I mean, it's been equal except for the shots. Looking at that, the XG so far, no real clear-cut chances for 1987. They've got the players to put them away once they do get them. So anything could happen in the second half. There's Jokeres. Oh, I might do the draw after this. So stick along after this game is finished. I'll do the quarterfinal draw and end the stream like that. Vidal. Oh, Aspas, he's done very well to get it through. But Odegaard makes the tackle in the end. Osimhen is through. He's on a hat-trick, but he chooses to try and play it towards Jokeres, who does get there, and surely Jokeres scores. What is Guaita doing? Staying on his line. Jokeres gets his goal. He makes it 3-0, almost certainly knocking Lionel Messi out of the tournament. That is Jokeres' 4th. What is Guaita doing? Look at his positioning all the way through that move. It's terrible. $3-0. Osimhen. He is on a hat-trick, so he'll be hoping to get another one for himself. Here he is. He's managed to keep it. And he has a shot from distance. Goal kick. So as it stands, it is only the 90s versus the 2000s left in the tournament. The younger guys, all the older teams are out. The oldest team, let's see, the oldest team looks like it's 1991, which is Van Dijk's team. Suarez. Messi making the overlapping run. They conceded first a lot of the time in the group stages, but they always managed to come back. Is there enough time to do something here? Vidal. And Benzema loses it. Here's the goal scorer. Got Hakimi overlapping. He stops his run. So Osimhen runs up the wing instead. Finds Valverde in the centre, back to Mbappe. And Odegaard, that's a great save by Guaita, to be fair, from Odegaard. Mertens. Messi. Using his skill, but Martinez is able to keep it. Eder Militao. Here's Valverde. Osimhen's making a run. He wants his hat-trick, but Gyökeres meets it. And that's another goal kick. Pedro is coming on for Vidal. It's a very attacking substitution. Meanwhile, who's that? That's Romero coming on for Eder Militao. He's had a great game, in fairness. Really stopped all of Messi's chances in the first half. Guaita gets there ahead of Gyökeres. Valverde. Here's Gyökeres again. Gives it to Osimhen. Straight at the keeper. No hat-trick for him just yet. Messi. Oh, it does really well to get past Hakimi. He is the furthest forward player now. Everyone else is taking a long time to catch up to him. Suarez is in space. And Hakimi fouls Messi. Former PSG players. Yunus Abdelhamid is coming on from Marcano. It looks like Mbappe is leaving the field for Pedro Goncalves. Ramsdale collects that easy enough. Looks like the game is probably going to fizzle out to a 3-0 for the away team, which actually means that the cycle has been 2 home wins, 2 away wins, 2 home wins, 2 away wins. That's how the the round of 16 has panned out. Here's Gyökeres getting his second of the game. Now overtaking Osimhen, putting him in on 5 goals, while Osimhen has 4 in the tournament so far. And that makes it 4-0. Is there enough time for a consolation? There's a couple minutes, but I think that's going to be the end. Messi's making the run. He's had a good game. He's been the only real player that's been getting any chances for 87. Benzema. Suarez. He loses it. Oh, and they're going for the hat-trick now. Gyökeres is through. Osimhen couldn't get his, but Gyökeres might. Oh, Osimhen's arriving in the box. Goncalves. And that's an amazing save by Guaita. Osimhen was arriving late, but no one gets the hat-trick in the end. It is 4-0 and 1998 qualify. big boos for 1987, it seems. So I'm just setting up the draw as we speak. Shouldn't take a moment. I just got to copy something through to another space on the spreadsheet. I'm just going to be using one of those random wheel websites. And there we go. Okay. So if I go over to draw and scroll down, that is the draw from the last one. These are the teams that have qualified. These are the teams. I will list them as we go. And let's see who will be playing who. Let's see. So first to come out of the hat is 1993 Harry Kane's team. They'll be playing at home. Next up, who will 1993 be playing in the quarterfinal? They will be playing 2006 Hendrix team. So that is 1993 versus 2006 as the first quarterfinal. Next up, 1998. They will be playing as the home team in Argentina. Who will they be facing? Oh, that was so close. 1991, the oldest team remaining, Van Dijk's team. They play 1998. Next up, still got Madison, Coventry's own. Just to be drawn. 2004 will be the next home team. And who will they be playing? 99, 2000 or 96? They'll be playing 1999, which means it will be 96 versus 2000, but who will be the home team? '96 will be the home team, 2000 will be the away team. We'll spin this one more time just to make sure that there have been no mistakes. And indeed, 2000 is the away team. So there it is. That is the draw for the next round. Anything in particular taking the fancy? I mean, 2004 and 99, that's 5 years difference, and then 5 years difference, 6 years difference from 96 to 2000. We're coming to the end stages now. We've got 4 games to go, and then we'll know who the semi-finalist is, and then 2 semi-finals, and then we get into the finals. We're getting close. I'm going to try and set this up. I'll let you know when it's streamed.